Today I am in Liverpool, Seal Street, and behind me is an institution here in Liverpool, the Cowshed. It's called the Cowshed for a reason. It is famous for its steaks. Now, I've looked on TripAdvisor. The ratings are incredible, 4.8 out of 5. Loads of you said, Gary, when you come to Liverpool, you have got to try the Cowshed. As always, let's give it a go. In a minute. Now. It's the steaks. This is what it's all about. No mistakes about the steaks. They've got a great range. Flat iron, rump, ribeye, sirloin, fillet special, specials, more specials, and specials. I'm going to go for the greedy cows. Actually, greedy cow, and then after. Why am I doing that? It says here, indecisive. Well, I used to be indecisive, but I'm not so sure now. But it comes with a flat iron steak, a rump steak, and a ribeye steak on one plate. I'm ordering it for 2 people, so I'll share it with the cameraman. And with that, you get 2 sauces and 2 sides of your choice. So I'm looking at the sauces, and definitely the bourbon barbecue sauce, yes, and a béarnaise sauce as well. And then I'm going to go for the sweet potato mash. And I'm going to go for the Savoy cabbage and green beans in chorizo cream. And then I'm going to get myself a glass of their Shiraz. What I do like, I haven't told you the price of that actually. That is £68.50 for 2. But don't forget, you're getting 3 choices of steaks. Going to order them all medium rare. It's got a lovely write-up here about everything. It's I like it. It's not a super extensive menu, so you're not going to get completely bamboozled by everything. Actually, should I have a starter? Or should I have a dessert? Starter, dessert. See, I'm just indecisive. Oh, right, hang on. On to the wines. And I like this. I'm going to have a small glass of Shiraz. It's from Chile, and for 125 millilitres, it's £4.90. So I think that's quite reasonable. Got myself a pint of milk, which has been converted into water. So let me just do that there. I'm going to be very... Look at that. Just, yeah. Crikey, that's a weapon. It's arrived. My first impression, cooked perfectly. I've asked for it medium rare, and this is what you've got. I've got to tell you, it has got incredibly loud in here. It's got incredibly busy, and I'm beginning to understand why. So you've got the flat iron steak here. Now, what I really like is the fact that it's already been cut. It's crucial that you don't knock the plate over. It's crucial that it's cut against the grain. So that's great. Got the rump over there. Then you've got the ribeye in the middle. You've got some rocket, and it looks like some mustard seed dressing, parmesan shavings on top. Béarnaise sauce, the bourbon barbecue sauce, Savoy cabbage. I tell you what, you can't knock that Savoy hotel because they do everything there. 5-star hotel, on top of the hotel, they grow the cabbage as well, distribute it around the country, and it's amazing. Believe that, you believe anything. It's got some green beans in there. Just to let you know, originally in the 16th century, it came from the region around the Alps, just so you know. A mindful of useless information. Then we got the sweet potato mash. Plate, lovely and hot. Plate goes down. It says here, full descriptions, the flat iron comes from the shoulder blade of the cow, a tender and flavoursome cut of beef. Cooked to la perfection. So let's try it. Obviously, I've actually gone to the restaurant chain Flat Iron. They specialise in flat iron steak and do copious amounts of it because it's about the only thing that's on the menu. That's actually better than what they sell at Flat Iron. Quite intense in flavour. My fear factor with it, with the flat iron all the time, it's going to be very, very chewy. But I want you to just quickly come in and have a look. Obviously, this is a sharp knife, but it's cut very nicely. Got the charring on the outside, and you've got the charring on both sides. So, that is absolutely fantastic. No, if it was actually served that tender, I'd have that all the time. It's, in my view, it's a little bit similar to the rump, where it's really flavoursome and it's got quite an intense beef flavour. I'm sorry, I've got Cameron shaking his head. That is incredibly good. I want to move over to the rump. Again, I want to take a close up. You can see, cooked, absolutely gorgeous. The one thing I want to tell you as well, plate's served hot. So obviously it's keeping the steak nice and hot as well. Now rump, that's a little bit more punchy, but don't take my word for it. Comes from the bovine's backside. Works harder than most parts of the cow, leading to a greater amount of flavour. So as when they're walking around, it will do. That cut's beautiful as well. Oh yeah, that's rump can be really chewy, and that's one of the reasons why I don't actually order it very often when I go into restaurants. There's a couple of factors here that is really elevated that. One, it is incredibly tender. It is punchy with flavour, but the seasoning, and again, you can see straight away here, this has been seasoned already, and that's enhancing the flavour as well. Again, where it's been on the griddle, it's given the charcoal effect. That is a beautiful piece of rump. Oh yeah, I'm not just saying, that is incredible. That's really, really got the taste buds going. 1, 2, 3. I've saved the best until last. Well, my favourite, the ribeye. What I love is the marbling in ribeye. Not marbles, the marbling of fat. And again, when it's cooked nicely, it renders down, it makes the steak incredibly juicy. See the fat on the end here? And that is cooked, oh no. Oh yes, oh yes. That again, it's cooked beautifully. Forget your fillet. Don't be ordering fillet, okay? If you're ordering fillet, you're just wasting money. This is the king of steaks, in my opinion. Sirloin's very good. Sirloin is as well. Like sirloin is very, very good, but this is the one with all the flavour. That wins. This is a competition, and it'd be almost a dead heat for first place. Absolutely beautiful. Seasoning is exceptional. And you go to so many steak restaurants and they don't season the steaks. And this has got my taste buds going 10 to the dozen. I'm going to tell you right now, I savoured that. And I'll tell you why. It's one of the nicest ribeye steaks I've ever had the privilege of eating. So here's the interesting fact. On TripAdvisor, I'm being really serious on this point, it's important. It's a 4.8 out of 5. I don't know what the other 0.2 people are talking about, because the flat iron is the best flat iron steak I've had. The rump is up there in one of the best I've ever had. That is the best I've ever had. No ifs, no buts, no babies. That has really blown me away. Take a look here. Got the shavings. This will bring a nice zing and freshness to the occasion. Very healthy, Gary. Very healthy, because in fairness, yeah, you're doing yourself a favour with all this. Oh, my eyes are not deceiving me. It is a mustard dressing. And of course, with the mustard and the saltiness with the Parmesan shavings there, that's going to work. Brilliant. Mustard, good old English mustard, always for me. But the mustard dressing will work beautifully with the steak. Matt? I'll tell you what. That's a creamy mash. Just looking at it, it's creamy and steamy as well. And steamed up on the mash. So sweet potato. Why hot? I don't tend to go for sweet potato. The creaminess, because obviously it's very buttery. There's a bit of pepper in there, salt, seasoning, absolutely spot on. But there's a beautiful sweetness, as you would expect, because it's sweet potato. That, I was ridiculous now. It's getting silly. Savoy cabbage, as I say, from the Savoy Hut. Oh, I won't make that joke ever again. Take a look. That. What else is in that? I'm sitting there thinking bacon. And I was thinking, no, that's too strong for bacon. Obviously, it's the chorizo. Beautiful. Smokiness. It's I've got to be honest, it's quite a salty flavour. With the Savoy cabbage, it's been chopped down very, very finely. Lots of butter in there. There is copious amounts of butter. What's the beans bring? That's incredibly good as well. Oh, hang on. I got a little bit caught out there because I was like, oh, hang on. Is that too sweet? But of course, the smokiness from the chorizo is actually bringing that completely down. So the combination, that's clever. That's a brilliant combination. Appealing on the eye? It certainly isn't. But then again, many people say I'm not too appealing on the eye either. Don't blame me for that one. Well, I haven't made a mistake. It comes with two sauces. The steak is so good, it needs no help. Nothing. You need nothing. You need nothing. Let's grab another piece of the rump. Let's try the rump. So, obviously you've got eggs, butter, tarragon, shallots, lots and lots, shallots. Well, a bit mad there, actually. Put that there. In fact, a little bit way too much on that.
Michael, 3 flies, you have me with English mushroom.
Whoa. Tarragon City. There's a lot of tarragon going on. That tells me it's made in-house. Now, I'm going to save the best until last. I'm going to move you just there. I want to take a close-up. Because if I push down here, you can see that's nice. No, you've obviously seen it's tender. This is the best part. Look at this. I'm playing no pressure there. That will be flavour central. The fattiness, all there. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Music's great. Steak's great. Tenderness is great. The song is, that's entertainment. That's not entertainment. This is entertainment. Bit of alcohol. Actually, I haven't had any alcohol for a while. Nice bouquet. I did say that already. Now, a Shiraz, that will work so nicely with the steak because it's full-bodied, quite robust. That is really good. So, last sauce. I am definitely not going to go mad here because this will be quite sweet. A barbecue sauce. The barbecue sauce is very, very sweet. I'm not eating copious amounts of bourbon in it. I actually get a little bit. Actually, the red wine might have disguised that. But obviously, that's a sweet sauce, and that's sweet potato. So you've got a combination of quite a few sweet things going on. And then I'm eating it, and I'm sweet enough. This is cooking an exceptional level. But it's not just cooking that's an exceptional level. You can see there the marks and the way it's being cooked, the way it's being presented, absolutely fantastic. What is taking it somewhere completely different, and it has taken it different, is the quality of the meat itself. That is quality meat. Quality meat. It's going to sound silly, but I'll keep going back to this because that's added a real freshness. My palate has been refreshed and going back in and then refreshed. I really like that sort of, that. Can you please tell your chef that is brilliant cooking?
Glad you're enjoying it.
I think it's fantastic. Thank you. No, thank you. Wow. Thank you. Service isn't bad either. I visited the Falcon Steakhouse and it was the best steakhouse I've been to on the channel. The Cowshed has matched it easily, easily. An institution here in Liverpool, and I can fully understand why. I can understand why people say, Gary, you've got to get in there, try it, and then you'll understand what steak is all about. 3 wonderful cuts of beef, cooked perfectly, seasoned, spot on. Each one, distinctive flavours, all different. On to Le Bill. The Shiraz was £13. That's for 2. That seems a bit dearer than I thought it was. I thought it was £4.95. The other thing I've got to say, it said 125 millilitres. That was actually not a 125. I think that was a 175. So that would explain the £13. The Greedy Cow. Well, I'm a bit greedy. I don't know about the cow part of it. £68.50. That gives a total of... hold on. There's no service charge. There's no service charge. I didn't actually leave a tip. Came to a total of £81.50. Just take a look there. I'm actually going to go back in because that's naughty. The service was absolutely fantastic. I enjoyed the music in the background. Place was really busy, so if you've actually heard a lot of noise in the background, you do have my apologies. But if there's 2 of you going out for a romantic evening, okay, 2 beautiful glasses of wine with some wonderful steak, look no further. Look no further. There's somewhere better than that in Liverpool. I'll be astounded, and I mean astounded. I will be coming back here, no doubts. Mark's given it, you know where I'm coming from. You know where I'm coming from. If it's up there amongst the best steakhouse I've ever been to, and it is. You know, I love the presentation. There's nothing saying 10-star. There's 0 I can complain about. It's a 10-star. Guys, if you're ever in Liverpool, Cowshed. You won't forget that name. It's an easy name to remember. Cowshed. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you know I always appreciate it. And now I am going to go back in and leave a tip. Until next time, bye-bye. Didn't look at the bill properly, Gary.